Imagine an ancient landscape at dawn. Mist softly covers the ground. Vast mountains loom over a hidden settlement. The scene reveals a world untouched by time. As the sun rises, we slowly transition to Adam and Eve. They stand in an idyllic paradise. Their faces express innocence, a stark contrast to what follows. Then, we find Cain, walking alone. Dark wilderness surrounds him, shadows deepen as he wanders. A haunting silence envelops this lonely journey. Our narrator speaks with a deep, resonant voice. Cain killed his brother Abel. Driven from family, he became a wanderer. But Genesis presents a mystery. Cain had a wife. Where did she come from? The camera zooms in on an ancient scroll unfurling. Words from Genesis emerge, key passages lighting up. We read about Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel, Seth, and Cain's desperate journey. We hold the answer in suspense. Viewers are left to ponder. Where did this mysterious wife appear from? Now, we follow Cain, leaving Eden's region. His feet press into dry earth. Close-ups reveal his troubled expression, layered with dust. An atmosphere of melancholy fills the air. The narrative deepens, exploring the historical context of Genesis. The Bible does not detail every child born to Adam and Eve. Families were likely large in this ancient period. We witness cinematic reenactments. Ancient Middle Eastern landscapes draw us in. Stone settlements glisten under oil lamps. Parchment manuscripts flutter in the breeze, hinting at untold stories. The screen pulsates with urgency. If Cain's parents were Adam and Eve, and Abel was dead, who exactly was Cain's wife? The world fades to darkness, leaving only the echo of the question. This lingering mystery invites reflection. The tale is just beginning. Have you ever wondered about Adam's other children? In this segment, we'll explore Genesis chapter 5 verse 4. Our goal is to visualize Adam's expanding family tree. Imagine Adam and Eve, living long lives after Cain and Abel's births. They raised numerous children in an ancient settlement. Watch as family members slowly grow into adults. Genesis mentions only a few of Adam's descendants. This implies many unnamed sons and daughters existed. Let's delve into this captivating narrative together. As we begin, see a cinematic family tree emerge. It starts with Adam and Eve, branching to many unnamed children. View ancient parchment as genealogical lines appear one by one. Here lies a crucial difference: selective genealogies versus complete censuses. As we zoom in, see Cain as a young man. He's surrounded by the warmth of his growing family. But remember, we focus on unnamed siblings to stay true to Scripture. Next, we shift back to Cain's story. Witness the tragic moment of Abel's death unfold. See God confront Cain about his actions. As Cain leaves his original home, the atmosphere darkens. Pause and consider this question. Could Cain's wife be one of Adam's daughters? We won't provide an answer just yet. Watch as Cain enters a distant land, filled with uncertainty. Key insights? Genesis suggests a vibrant family beyond the named figures. Cinematic techniques enhance this ancient narrative's emotional impact. Feel inspired to explore these forgotten stories in your life. Thank you for joining us in this exploration today. Remember, family stories hold deep significance across generations. Have you ever wondered about Cain's wife? Where did she come from? The Bible mentions her but doesn't elaborate. Today, we will explore what the biblical text says. Our goal is to separate biblical facts from traditions. First, let's look at Genesis chapter 4 verses 16 to 17. It tells us Cain settled in the land of Nod. He built a city, emphasizing his new beginning. Next, Genesis chapter 5 verse 4 provides lineage details. Cain's descendants are mentioned, but specifics about his wife remain absent. As we transition, let's visualize Cain's journey. Show him arriving at the land of Nod. Highlight the city he built with vibrant imagery. It's important to distinguish fact from speculation here. The Bible tells us Cain had a wife, but it doesn't share her name or origin. Now, let's create a visual timeline. Start with Adam and Eve, then move to Cain and Abel. Mark Cain's exile, followed by his wife and descendants. Represent uncertain areas visually in the timeline. This helps clarify where biblical silence exists. Next, examine the Hebrew phrase for Cain's wife. We acknowledge linguistic studies without claiming definitive meanings. Show ancient scribes diligently copying manuscripts. Their work highlights how this text has traveled through time. Now, return to why details are sparse. The absence of information has led to endless speculation. Fade out and consider this thought. The mystery may not be the Bible's silence. It may be our assumptions about what it should explain. Summarize the key points we explored. Cain's wife remains mysterious due to biblical brevity, not negligence. I encourage you to reflect on these insights. Dive deeper into the text, and explore its unexplained aspects. Thank you for joining us in this exploration today. Let's keep questioning and discovering together. Many wonder who Cain's wife was in the Bible. This tutorial will delve into a common explanation. By the end, you'll understand the context around this question. First, let's visualize Adam and Eve's growing family. Imagine their numerous children. Genesis chapter 5 verse 4 tells us Adam had other sons and daughters. This verse hints at a wider family network. Now, let's examine a visual family tree. Picture Cain alongside an unnamed sister. They could belong to the same generation. According to traditional interpretation, Cain's wife was likely a close relative. This includes possible sisters descended from Adam and Eve. Remember, this is based on scriptural text, not a stated fact. Next, let's discuss why this seems strange today. Our perspectives differ from ancient understandings. Genesis describes humanity's earliest stages. Biblical laws on marriage yet to appear shaped society later. It's crucial to avoid graphic imagery. We focus on historical, theological, and educational aspects. Now, visualize ancient family structures around early human settlements. These illustrate how families functioned long ago. Finally, we pose a thought-provoking question. If Cain's wife was indeed his sister, why doesn't Genesis explicitly say so? To summarize, Cain's wife as a sister is a traditional interpretation. It reflects the realities of early human life. Understanding the context adds depth to the narrative. Encourage reflection on this topic and its implications. Consider how these stories influence our views today. Thank you for joining in this exploration of biblical mystery. Have you ever wondered about the long lives of biblical figures? Today, we'll explore their unusual longevity and its implications. Our goal is to visualize Adam's life and descendants over time. Let's begin by examining Adam's life stages. Imagine Adam as a child, energetic and curious. Transition to adulthood, where he starts a family. Finally, visualize him as an elder, wise and reflective. As we showcase these stages, use cinematic transitions to emphasize his growth. Let's introduce the timeline of generations. Each generation appears one by one, expanding over centuries. Genesis states Adam lived for 930 years. Other patriarchs also had incredibly long lifespans. This brings up a fascinating question regarding Cain's wife. If Adam and Eve lived for centuries, they had many children. Thus, the number of descendants could be vast. Let's visualize this with an ancient settlement. Start with a small group, gradually growing into a thriving community. It's important to note these visuals are illustrations, not archaeological proof. Now, let's consider the narrator's question. Could Cain's wife have come from the same extended family? This is a possibility worth exploring, yet we can't claim certainty. With that in mind, show Cain's descendants establishing their own communities. Biblical genealogies often highlight prominent figures. They may not record every person, creating gaps in our understanding. As we conclude, visualize an ancient city emerging from the desert. This city stands as a testament to growth and expansion over time. Remember, our exploration of longevity is a journey through biblical narratives. Apply these ideas as you think about the stories of your own lineage. Together, let's continue reflecting on the past and how it shapes our present. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration. Have you ever wondered about the land of Nod? Why did Cain go there after exile? This video will uncover the story behind this mysterious location. Cain traveled east after being cast out by God. We'll explore his journey through vast desert landscapes. Picture rocky valleys, distant mountains, rivers, and untouched wilderness. Genesis tells us Cain arrived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. The Bible doesn't provide a specific geographic location for Nod. This leaves us with questions about its true nature. Let's examine ancient maps of the Near East together. Nod is not marked as an archaeological site. We must tread carefully through historical theories. Some interpretations suggest various possible locations. But remember, these are not proven facts. Speculation surrounding Nod can lead us astray. As we continue our exploration, let's see Cain meet his wife in Nod. We won't show a dramatic romantic moment. Instead, we'll use symbolic visuals for Cain's new family life. Genesis moves quickly, the narrator observes. What may have taken years is told in just a few lines. Next, we watch as Cain builds a settlement. Imagine the first structures rising from the desert floor. This scene will unfold in a mysterious, ancient atmosphere. Visuals of the desert environment will be stunning and immersive. A dramatic sunset will enhance our visuals. Slow camera movements will create a sense of wonder. Each frame will capture the essence of Cain's new beginning. As we wrap this exploration of Nod, let's summarize what we've learned. The land of Nod intrigues but remains a mystery. Its exact location isn't defined in Scripture. Historical debate allows us to imagine its possibilities. Now, I encourage you to reflect on Cain's journey. How does this story resonate with you today? Explore your own metaphorical land of Nod. Now, let's embark on our visual journey together. Many wonder about Cain's wife. Who was she? Traditional views diverge on this topic. In this video, we will explore alternative theories about Cain's wife. Our end goal is to understand the origins and traditions behind her identity. First, we consider the traditional sister theory. The Bible suggests Adam and Eve had many children. According to this view, Cain's wife was possibly his sister. This theory aligns with basic interpretations of family dynamics in Genesis. Next, we delve into the possibility of another unnamed descendant. Adam and Eve may have had descendants not mentioned. Those unnamed family members could also be potential candidates as Cain's wife. Such alternatives prompt intriguing speculation. Now, let's examine later Jewish and Christian traditions. These traditions often fill gaps in the biblical narrative. Many scholars have proposed names and stories not present in Genesis. However, remember that these are interpretations and not biblical text. It's crucial to separate biblical text from later traditions. The visual scale helps clarify this. Biblical text right pointing arrow, interpretation right pointing arrow, later tradition right pointing arrow, speculation. This distinction impacts our understanding of these stories. Why does this matter? Understanding variations influences how we view these figures. Scholars often debate the implications of these interpretations. We see them examining ancient manuscripts, seeking deeper meaning. Returning to our original question. Was Cain's wife truly unknown? Or was her story simply deemed unimportant? This question warrants further exploration. We conclude with the sight of an ancient manuscript. Let it remind us of the rich history behind these narratives. The search for Cain's wife's identity continues to intrigue. Apply your newfound knowledge and explore further. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing discussions. Why do some believe Cain feared other people? In this video, we'll explore this pressing question. Our goal is to analyze biblical interpretations of Cain's fear. Let's start with the story of Cain and Abel. After Cain kills Abel, he fears for his life. He says, "Anyone who finds me may kill me." This suggests there could be others out there. Next, let's look at traditional biblical interpretations. Cain's fear can relate to Adam and Eve's family. Cain may worry about revenge from his own kin. Consider how many children Adam and Eve could have had. Now, let's discuss alternative interpretations. Some argue Genesis presents humanity beyond Adam's lineage. This view leads to theological debates we can explore. However, the text doesn't claim there's an unrelated population. It's crucial to distinguish between interpretation and text. The Bible does not explicitly mention others outside the family. Instead, it leaves room for various interpretations. Visualize this as paths on an ancient map. Each path represents a different theological understanding. Some lead to a wider human context for Cain's fear. Others remain focused solely on Adam and Eve's descendants. In the end, the Bible provides some information. But it doesn't eliminate all the mysteries surrounding Cain. This question will likely remain open for discussion. Now, reflect on what we've covered today. Consider how biblical interpretations shape our understanding. Take these insights as a prompt for your own exploration. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Scripture. Remember, the mystery of Cain still invites new perspectives. Let's keep pondering and seeking understanding together. Fade into black. Have you ever wondered why some biblical genealogies omit names? This tutorial explores why details are sometimes left out. By the end, you'll understand the significance of these omissions. Let's begin with understanding biblical genealogies. Ancient scribes meticulously wrote genealogical records. They often focused on key events, not every individual. Now, let's visualize the narrative structure. Adam right pointing arrow, Cain right pointing arrow, Abel right pointing arrow, Seth, and later generations. Observe unnamed family members surrounding these prominent figures. Consider this thought. Why do we expect every person in the story to be named? It's crucial to reflect on this question. Cain's wife is left unnamed intentionally. Her omission emphasizes Cain's actions and legacy. As Cain established his city, notice how his descendants became notable. Figures like Enoch, Lamech, Jabal, Jubal, and Tubal-Cain emerge from Cain's lineage. They hold significant roles in Genesis chapter 4. Now, let's shift to a dramatic visual. Imagine the ancient city, once vibrant, now fading into desert dust. In summary, not every character needs a name for the story's purpose. Biblical narratives prioritize theology over individual details. Embrace this understanding as you explore the text. I encourage you to reflect on these insights as you read. Explore the genealogies and uncover their deeper meanings. First, let's remember Adam and Eve. They are the original parents. Their story sets the stage for everything that follows. Next, we focus on Cain. He was the firstborn son of Adam and Eve. His story intersects with Abel, his brother. The tension between them leads to tragedy. Now, let's look at the other unnamed siblings. Genesis mentions sons and daughters. This tells us there were other family members involved. After Cain's actions, he leaves for the land of Nod. Here, he must build a new life. In this new place, he also finds a wife. We show Cain's wife symbolically. Although not named, she represents family. They create a lineage together, continuing the story. Now let's conclude our exploration. The Bible does not name Cain's wife. It doesn't tell us her origins or story. Genesis does indicate Adam had other children, suggesting a more complex family. This means Cain's wife was likely a close relative. Most traditionally understood as one of Adam and Eve's daughters. It's crucial to note this is an interpretation, not a direct statement. The Bible leaves some questions unanswered. While it provides rich narratives, not all details are revealed. As we end, enjoy this powerful montage. Ancient manuscripts whisper secrets of the past. Desert landscapes evoke a sense of wonder. We see Cain's city rise in the distance. The night sky reminds us of the mysteries that linger. The narrator states, sometimes the mystery remains not for a lack of answers. Sometimes the text simply chooses not to tell us everything. On the final screen, we read, The Mystery of Cain's Wife, followed by, The Bible tells us more than we realize, but less than we want to know. As cinematic music swells, we slowly fade to black.